Hello, my name is Vishnu Baglari. Today I am going to discuss about CTET 2019 last exam paper that held in July. First of all, I am going to discuss CTP section, 30 important questions. Moreover, in this CTP paper, I got 24 marks out of 30. I have also cleared CTET both paper 1 and paper 2 in 2019 that was held in month of July. So let's start. The first question here is given. According to Jean Piaget, children, number 1 option, actively construct knowledge as they manipulate and explore the world. So according to Jean Piaget, the right answer will be the actively construct knowledge as they manipulate and explore the world. Number 2, here is given. There are individual variations in the rate of motor development. Yet the sequence of motor development is from this option will be 3, gross motor development and fine motor development. Number 3 questions. The period initiates and transition to adulthood. This will be the correct option will be number 1, adolescence. So we are going to discuss number 4. Here is given a child argued that Hannes should not steal the drug because he will be caught and sent to jail if he does so. According to Kohlberg, which stage of moral understanding does the child fall under? Here is given 4 options. The correct option will be number 3, the punishment and obedience orientation. Punishment and obedience orientation will be the correct answer. Number 5, Lev Vygotsky refer to the verbal dialogue that children have themselves as number 1, egocentric speech, number 2, private speech, number 3, distorted speech, number 4, problematic speech. And the right answer will be option 2, private speech. Number 6 questions. Associating toys, article of clothing, household items, occupations and colors with specific sex is a demonstration of. This will be number option 1, evolved gender identity, number 2, gender stereotyping, number 3, gender theory, number 4, gender relevance. The right answer will be gender stereotyping. Here is given associating toys, articles of clothing, household items, occupations and colors with specific sex is a demonstration of gender stereotyping because there are so many differences between the male and female gender. The girls always choose like toys, but boys are choose other things. Here is given the gender stereotyping. So right answer will be option 2, gender stereotyping. So let's start question number 8. A teacher should. Here is given the answer. A teacher should. We have to choose the right answer. Number 1, the maximize comparison among students. Number 2, promote students belong to certain cultures. Number 3, ignore cultural differences and diversity among students. Number 4, communicate that see, respect and values all cultures in the classroom. A teacher should communicate that see, respect and value all cultures in the classroom. As a teacher, we always should guide our children like communicate that see, respect and values all culture in the classroom. So correct options will be number 4. Here is given number 9. Which of the following construct does Right Education Act 2009 advocate? The right answer will be the inclusive education. Inclusive education 2009 advocate about inclusive education. Do you know about inclusive education? This is means Samavasi Shiksha. We should give all the students in same class in same education. We should not deprive any students and don't neglect. We should guide them like everyone. So this is the motto of this inclusive education. And inclusive education always rejected the segregations, mainstream and integrated. So the number 9 questions right answer will be inclusive educations. So let's start the number 10 question number. Here is asked, is the philosophy that all children have right to get equal education in regular school system? This is also the inclusion of number option 1, the inclusion, mainstream, special education, multicultural education. The top one will be the right answer. Inclusion is the philosophy that all children have right to get equal education in a regular school system. This is the motto of inclusive educations, that we should keep same education for all children. So let's start question number 10. Here is given, which of the following represents the correct matching of children in column A with their primary characteristics in column B? Column 1, column B. Here is given number 1, gifted. So we know that gifted students are always ability to learn quickly and independent. So 1 will be the D. And number 2, learning disabled. This will be the lacks reading fluency. Number 3, creative will be can think of original solution. Number 4, attention deficit. Number C, tendency to get distracted. So right answer will be option 2, D, 1, D, 2, A, 3, B, 4, C. So another question here is given, children learn effectively when a children learn effectively. Here is given 4 objectives. We have to choose right answer. And the for number 4, here is given, they actively participate in different activities and tasks. We should always inspire our children to participate in every task and activities. So right answer will be they actively participate in different activities and tasks. So number 13, children should question in the class. When a children asked a question in a class to a teacher, what should we do? Number 1, be encouraged to ask. Number 2, be discouraged to ask. Number 3, not be allowed to ask. Number 4, be stopped from asking. We always inspire our children to be encouraged to ask. So the right answer will be option 1. 13 number 1 will be the right answer. Be encouraged to ask. Number 14, which of the following is not a key process through which meaningful learning occurs? So we have to choose here. Here is given memorization and recall. Number 2, repetition and practice. Number 3, instruction and direction. Number 4, exploration and interaction. So here is given, which of the following is not a key process through which meaningful learning occurs? So number 1, memorization and recall is not a meaningful learning occurs. So the right answer will be the 1, memorization and recall is not the positive method of teaching learning. So we are going to discuss question number 15. So here is given, when teachers have positive beliefs about students and their abilities, when teachers have positive beliefs and about students and their abilities, the students, number 1, are eager and motivated to learn. Number 2, become relaxed and stop putting in any effort to learn. Number 3, to become demotivated and stressed. Number 4, are not affected in any way. So the right answer will be option 1, are eager and motivated to learn. 16 number question, children errors. Number 1, reflect how careless children are. Number 2 should be immediately correct by asking them to do repeat practice. Number 3 are a part of learning and give an insight into their thinking. Number 4 are insignificant in teaching learning process. So here is the right answer will be number 3. Children's errors are a part of learning and give an insight into their thinking. So question number 17, assessment. Number 1 should be undertaken as a separate activity. Number 2 should be part of teaching learning process. Should be done only in terms of marks. Number 4 should be based on objective type. So we know that assessment is a process and also a part of teaching learning process. So the correct answer will be option 2. So we are going to discuss question number 18. In a constructivist frame learning, number 1 active and social in its character. Number 2 passive and individualistic. Number 3 the process of acquisition of knowledge. Number 4 a change in behavior as a result of experience. So in a constructivist frame learning is active and social in its character. The correct answer will be option 1. So we are going to discuss next question number 19. What principle does the following highlights? Students who do not perform well feel that they are not good enough and feel demotivated. They are then likely to give up easily without trying or persisting in doing tasks. Number 1, cognition and emotions are not separable. Number 2, cognition and emotions are not related. Heredity and environment are not separable. Number 4, heredity and environment are not related. Students who do not perform well feel that they are not good enough and feel demotivated. They are then likely to give up easily without trying or persisting in doing tasks. So the option will be 1. Cognition and emotions are not separable. Number 20 here is given. A teacher can encourage children to become effectively problem solvers by the right answer will be 4. Encouraging children to make initiative guesses and to look at multiple solutions to the problem. So question number 22 here is given. Which of the following statements about intelligence is correct? Intelligence is the ability to think convergently. Number 2, intelligence is a relatively permanent change in behavior as a result of experience. Number 3, intelligence is hereditary trait that involves mental activities such as memory and reasoning. Number 4, intelligence is multiple dimensional involving several abilities not entirely measurable by intelligence test. So the right answer will be intelligence is multidimensional involving several abilities not entirely measurable by intelligence test. Number 23. Which of the following is primary socialization agency? So everybody we know that family is the basic unit of socialization agency. So right answer will be family. Number 24. The major proposition of Jean Piaget's theory is the children's thinking is qualitatively different from adults. This is right answer, but here is given we should read all of the options. Among the 4 options we have to choose the most appropriate one. Here is given the option number 1, children thinking is inferior to adults. Number 2, children's thinking is superior to adults. Number 3, children's thinking is quantitatively different from adults. Number 4, children's thinking is qualitatively different from adults. Number 4 will be the right answers. Number 25, here is gender is in what? Gender is in what? Number 1 is given biological determinate, the psychological entity. Number 3 social construct. Number 4 economic concept. So we know that gender is an social construct. Number 26, which of the following correctly identify the broad domains of development? Here is given 4 options. Number 1, physical, cognitive, social and emotional. Number 2, emotional, intellectual, spiritual and self. Number 3, physical, personality, spiritual and emotional. Number 4, social, physical, personality, self. So right one will be the physical, cognitive, social and emotional. So the 27 number, here is given, which of the following statement regarding children and their learning is correct? Here is given 4 options. The right one will be the option 1. All children are naturally motivated to learn and are capable of learning. The most appropriate one will be the option 1. 27 number answer. 28 number, in progressive education children are seen as what? Number 1, miniature adult. Number 2, passive imitators. Number 3, active explorer. Number 4, blank slates. 28 number will be active explorer. The 28 number answer will be option 3. 29, according to Lev Vygotsky, learning is, according to Lev Vygotsky, here is given 4 options. Social actively, as a social activity. Number 2, an individual activity. Number 3, a passive activity. Number 4, a conditioned activity. According to Lev Vygotsky, learning is a social activity. Number 30, the last question of the discussion of CTV paper 1. Which of the following characters a child in the pre-operational stage? Which of the following which of the following characterizes a child in the pre-operational stage? Number 1, circular reaction. Number 2, goal-directed behavior. Number 3, deferred imitations. Inversibility of thought. In pre-operational stage, the children are always irreversibility of thought. The correct option will be the 4, irreversibility of thought. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all give one like and share my videos, and for find my all educational videos, you should subscribe my channels. So thank you guys once again.